Alice has been tracked. Believe me, buddy, you're going to be hearing from the authorities. You already threatened with death on her. You're a sorry son of a bitch. Remember the mistake.
How long to they're here, brother?
Sucker.
How long to they're here?
You fucking
look at my PTO. 6 million Jews ain't died. Look at
this app is monitored. I hope he realizes it's monitored. It's monitored by law enforcement, and what concerning. This is where you really pay attention to. Hope if they're soil or on Canadian.
So just for reference for any dumb fucks that think they're smart like this clown. So the word was invented by Wilhelm Marr, who popularized it in 1809, okay? He used it to describe modern political racial hostility towards Jews. So this fucking ignorant fuck who you have to promise you'll never be around synagogues or Jewish children because people like you are murderous. You're a fucking disgrace to society, and you, sir, you need, like, your parents need to be sued for even making you. You disgusting fucking piece of shit.
Hey, baby. He was showing, like, the funny part is, like, in his PTR, it's some fucking edited AI image. So they took something from Grok. Whoever took this, it's a screenshot, by the way, into a meme. Whoever took that, it's so easy to go in on Microsoft Word and just change whatever you want. Or you can actually put that into Grok and say, hey, Grok, change this to this to make it say this, right? So if you go on ChatGPT, you can go on any other fucking, you can actually go on Grok and write, did 6 million Jews die in the Holocaust? It says yes. The historical consensus that 6 million Jews were murdered during the Holocaust. The figure comes from extensive historical research, including wartime Nazi records, post-trials like the Nuremberg trials, demographic studies, survival testimony, and evidence. It's not based on guesswork, So these people are coming in here and just, I don't know, I'm telling you, like,
how many people on the stage have visited a camp either in Germany or in Poland? I did. Several times. You bore witness with your own eyes. You saw the magnitude of it. You also saw the room. You saw the room full of books and records that the Nazis kept of all.
I'm third generation of a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah. I was going to touch bases, guys. There's no need to comments like that, especially on a massive track that happened in World War II. Magnitude went to the Jewish, genocide of the Jewish people, but also the survivors of it. I just want people to realize, millions lost their life to a deranged individual that put in his head that a group of individuals are a plague to the world and fed narcissist direction to people that projected his vision and brutally murdered individuals. Something that there's no words that can come up with. But what we fail to remember the survivors, the individuals that had to go forward after living that, survive that, and then remind other individuals that we should not ever this direction. So I would never question any Jewish individual who is quick to progress or say anti-Semitism. You guys have that right too. I just want to put that out. I'm sorry for monologuing, Mr. K. I really hope that you understand the reality, sir, of what you're projecting out here. And I'm not going to invite you back or allow you to. You have to talk to the person who invited, who made this room. But thank you guys for your time. Really, I did.
Thank you. And you know what, Steffi? Also, when you go to see these camps, especially if you go to Birkenau and Auschwitz, in Auschwitz you see where they also took all the Catholic priests from Poland and they killed all the priests and how they tortured them. And you can see they've kept records. You can see the other ethnicities that were killed as well. I mean, the magnitude, the size of the gas chambers when you walk through them and you see how many were operating when it was in its full. I mean, it's horrible to experience, but it's we all acknowledge it. We know it. and scary when there's people that try to just erase
Yep.
it.
Yes, ma'am.
Imagine if you did that with any other ethnicity. So, but these people frighten me, and I don't want them near. They're dangerous, and I just don't want them near our kids.
The tragedy of the Holocaust in some ways is that there were many people who like had peripheral knowledge of what was going on, but essentially said, I don't really know. Maybe it could be happening, it could not be happening. I don't really know. Like, this is like how history should inform us of like horrible tragedies can occur, and there are people who are not directly involved. There's a level of complicity there too, that it's your responsibility. If you know that certain things, you think something may be happening, up and stand up for that. Otherwise, terrible things fucking happen when people don't do anything about it.
Well, also imagine being ignorant to not realize that a group of people who stood with you, literally stood with you arm in arm during the civil rights movement. You have the audacity, you have the nerve. I mean, honestly, that is pure ignorance. That is as ignorant as you can get. People say, it's been said, why don't you watch more ignorant fucking YouTube videos? Why don't you get your education from a YouTuber instead of reading a goddamn book?
Well, Miss L, I was going to tell Miss Abby, I went to Rammstein. Granted, I was there for the military, but I had Liberty, and me and probably about 300 Marines, we went out, and we visited there because we needed to see the message of what a derangement can happen. And also, I want to respect there as well. I'm a Catholic man, Miss Abby, but my grandfather on my mom's side, black man, fought in World War II. And I remember hearing, he fairly rarely talked about his time overseas, Miss Abby. And I remember when I was in high school, and we were getting a little bit more in depth with the Holocaust. My grandfather probably spoke of his time in the European theater, and the one thing that he did speak about was the concentration camps. And this is a man, strong Southern.
Where did he end up in Europe?
He started off in Normandy, and he worked his way up. Here's a black man, but here's his supplies, and he finished in Berlin, and he stayed there till like a year after victory in Europe, and so yeah.
And then he came back home, found a wife here. There were a lot of GIs that found wives over there.
Well, the only thing that's really important is that the general leading our troops at the time was so outraged and so in shock from what he saw that he brought in documentary crews and the film. This was Eisenhower. Eisenhower made sure that this was filmed when they liberated the camps. And it was very. I mean, so if he wants to question the veracity of General and ultimately President Eisenhower, who saw it with his own eyes.
Imagine, man.
It would also bring the U.S. troops to the camps as well. That's right.
Yes.
Don't forget Patton. Patton was so atrocious by that.
I have a question of this, guys. So when I asked you a question of how many black people were killed, when I asked you a question on how many black people were killed by Hitler,
I don't know how
why
many.
did you get? Hold on. Why did you get offended by that?
I didn't get offended, bro.
You're like, oh, here we go, changing the subject. Oh,
I didn't get offended.
Let's do it.
I didn't get offended.
Let's do it. Hold on, let's do it.
I didn't get
How
offended.
many? Hold on, my retarded friend on Clubhouse.
Don't cry, Kaz.
Hold on, everybody watch.
You must not know who I am, bro.
Nobody gives a fuck who you are.
I'm the type of person that tells black people that a lot of white
Jesus
people
Christ,
didn't
shut
own slaves. You feel me? A lot of white people didn't even own slaves back then. I'm the type
Yeah, but a lot of people did, so there's that.
No.
My family owns slaves. My family fucking owns slaves. You are ignorant as fuck.
I don't care.
Listen,
You think I'm mad
you know
about
what? Here's the problem. You don't know shit. You watch YouTube videos. You listen to ignorance and spout it. So
Did you
nobody
read the
gives a
document in my
fuck
PTR?
what you say.
Did you
I
read the
don't
document?
care about you,
Yeah,
your fucking document. Nobody gives a shit.
You're a victim, and it always will be.
No, you're a victim. Why you talking about
No one's a victim here. That's the funny part. Is I feel like the black people actually victimize themselves more than anybody.
I'm not even trying to disrespect y'all, bro. I'm just trying to have a regular.
But you did.
Well, it is disrespectful, you dumb fuck.
Well, let's start over.
Hey, Kaz, did you go to college? Did you
Yeah,
go a degree? You have a bachelor's degree. What'd you get your degree in,
I just
Kaz?
don't want everybody.
Kaz, what'd you get your degree in? What'd you get your degree in, Kaz?
Demography.
What'd you get your degree in? Curious. What'd you get your degree in? What's your, I don't think so.
Anyways, BB, I'm
What
not trying to
university
disrespect
gave
you.
you a degree,
I'm
Kaz?
really just trying to have a
You
regular.
got a degree in eating cats and dogs because that's what they do in Haiti.
Kaz, what about the clubhouse and going to school? What about going to school? How about
BB, I
you?
follow you for a reason anyway. So you, like I said, no just.
Watch this one
So
kid
you,
video.
I only follow you.
You can learn a lot in community college.
YouTube University right here.
The University of Phoenix.
I only followed you because I probably said you was cool for some reason at one point.
I'm one of the coolest cats on Clubhouse.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on.
What up?
You don't find that disrespectful. Hold on, two things. I don't want anybody to unmute right now. Not even you.
Thank
guys.
you, BB.
You,
Regulate
no,
these people.
please, you're doing it right now. You're unmuting. So you came off mic right away and you're like, 6 million Jews never died in Holocaust, and then you told Abby to go and kill herself tonight. And then you have the shut the fuck up. And then you sit here and say, if you can easily be provoked that quick, you need to be in an insane asylum. And then you can sit here and say, I didn't mean to fucking be disrespectful. What's wrong with you? You don't have a mother? Your father jerked off on the rock and the sun hatched you? Because you got no fucking sense, homie. Honestly, how fucking retarded are you? You told a lady for her to go and kill herself. And then you try to disrespect the people that are in the strip. A lot of people were affected by Nazi Germany, not just the Jews. It just so happens that the number was greater for the Jews. You to watch Schindler's List. I want you to even watch the Nuremberg trial movie that just came out, and then come back to this room and apologize.
With Russell Crowe.
And after that, you don't even need to be here. I think you have a lot of movies to watch later, motherfucker.
Hey guys, so I checked the document he posted. I mean the document on his profile. I checked it. It was something that happened in World War I and not World War II. It was I think it was a number of Jews that were displaced during that time of World War I. So you can check it out as well. But from what I found out, this was not the same event. It wasn't in the same time.
No, we know it. That's the problem. It's probably
Thank you, Steve. Thanks
Steve.
for saying. No, I mean, so much now is tracking social media and finding when you either read stuff or you hear people that are just really concerning. Like, you got to take not what they say seriously, but what the genre is, and realize that these people are walking the streets and walking near your homes, and I mean, it's scary, very scary.
Meanwhile, Israel is celebrating 78 years of independence today. Congratulations to Israel. Yay.
What are you doing? Do you have barbecue, Daniel?
No, I'm not in Israel. I'm still waiting for flights.
Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel.
But when, dude? If you want to fuck Israel, you need to buy her a drink.
Fuck Israel.
Don't fuck yourself.
And be respectful. She's 78 years old.
Fuck
You need to be gentle and nice.
Fuck any Jew.
God, you sound like a fucking.
Fuck Jew.
Fuck Jewish.
That's the only English that he knows, guys.
Therese.
He says Jewish.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes, right now.
Fuck you.
Right now.
Fuck you.
They know fuck you and fuck you in the ass. That's what they know.
It's really,
What they are, fucking
it's really offending. You really offend us, and I think that if you continue like this, people will get really hurt here.
Fuck English.
Oh, now you're offending people. Now I'm offended. Great. Now okay, great. Now I'm offended. Now I'm hurt.
Receive.
Now I'm not gonna talk. No, I'm hurt now, dude. Don't try to apologize now. It's too late. I'm done. No, you heard me, dude. No, don't try to sweet talk to me, sweetie. No, it's done.
Fuck is you?
Fuck you.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Low IQ habit.
Everything that I thought about you, and now like you like.
Fuck Joey.
Why are all Muslim men fucking perverts?
Now you want to fuck me?
Fuck everything.
No, I'm not gonna go and play with
Everything.
you
The
after you
fucking
treat me like
weirdos,
this.
man.
Fuck Joey.
No, you're not gonna fuck, dude.
This is what happened when your parents were cousins. You understand? And people like this guy. So just make sure don't have kids with your cousin, even if it's your second cousin.
Is this a person or is it like a YouTube recording that they have?
He's definitely Muslim.
Oh, I'm gonna miss
He's
him.
not Muslim. I'm not gonna miss him.
So
I
quiet.
have Islamic fatigue. I'm just gonna say it.
So quiet here without him. Remember when he was here?
Memory.
Good times, good times.
Wait, who are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
Hello, Mr. Jap.
Ja, Mahmoud, Samea.
What's good?
Yeah, let's move somewhere, Jeff.
Not much, just working my fucking face off, and I'm gonna be looking forward to when I can crash and die.
There's a theme here today, man. I gotta get out of here. That idiot told Abby to go kill herself. I mean, there's just a lot of crazy shit. You missed it.
No, I caught most of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like coming and yelling at people.
Peace-loving people, you know.
We love peace.
The moderates.
Breaking news, Trump just extended the ceasefire.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What did we get for it? Did we get Greenland?
there you go, Jeff.
Because Iran refused to come to the negotiations in Pakistan until they take off the blockade. And but at the end, he decided, without a new deadline, by the way, until they will present the offer, or until the negotiation is over.
That just means that they're waiting for the third aircraft carrier to show up, and then we're just gonna destroy them. Hey, you know, I offered them a great ceasefire.
Went up.
It was a beautiful one.
Isn't Gerald, or what's the name of that aircraft carrier? It's returning. Apparently it's out of service already.
Yeah, Ford.
Yeah,
Gerald Ford.
There you go.
I think it'll be back in like 3 days.
Think that's what they're waiting for, just for that specific aircraft carrier?
Well, that would be 3 aircraft carriers there simultaneously. I.e., times the firepower we started this war with.
Okay.
Not even including all the other shit that came into the region after the fact.
Are the Europeans gonna finally come? These types of
No, they don't know how to come.
Fuck. Then keep that fucking shit up our lips closed. Fuck them. You don't deserve it.
They have projectile dysfunction.
I would keep it fucking closed. Fucking attack Iran and that's it.
Well, it's a good thing you don't run Canada. Yeah, I mean, Rafi, put it in perspective, the only country in Europe that still has an aircraft carrier that is capable of actually staffing an aircraft carrier is France. Let that sink in that France has the most competent navy in Europe. They're fucked. I would trust French
for a French Navy man. That's just my personal opinion.
My grandfather was in the French Foreign Legion.
I know what I got the privilege of serving side by side with a garrison unit in Afghanistan. And I tell you what, dude, they're every bit of fucking savages. They are fucking gangsters.
That's what I hear. Yeah, so there's a very unique piece of history my grandfather was involved with. So I'll try to get through it quick because I got to go. When the Vichy French government took over France in World War II, most people don't think about it, but what did the French Foreign Legion do when Hitler essentially had a puppet government in France? And the answer is half of it fought for Free France and half of it fought for Vichy France. They met each other once on the battlefield in Italy, and my grandfather was in that battle where he fought his French Foreign Legion brothers.
Yeah, Jeff, the first time I met French Foreign Legion, dude, the guy, they called him Butch, and the guy had a full face tat, blasted out face tat, and the guy had a broad axe. I guess, I don't know what he did, what his job was that required him to, I guess, symbolic or whatever. He was the only guy not carrying a broad axe. But that dude scared it. That motherfucker scared the shit out of a lot of people. A full blasted out face tat, and the guy used to go around and cause he was Russian. I guess he left Russia and joined the French Foreign Legion, and the guy would go around like, "Fuck y'all, fuck y'all."
Well, time to go.
Thanks for joining, Ethan. What do you think of the topic?
Thanks for having me. What do I think? Well, what is anti-Semitism? What is Islamophobia? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
what do I think
sir.
about? Wow. Well, like this is Independence Day in Israel. So I was looking for something about that, but this is a never-ending, very important subject. What is anti-Semitism? And wow, it's just falling on me at midnight here in Israel. What do I think about this? It's important. It's very important to do this. I think very important that we talk about it and that we hear people's opinions about it and we know the reality. I mean, I have to say, I grew up in a shelter. I always grew up around Jewish people, and then I moved to Israel, and it's even more Jewish people. But when I got to a clubhouse, and you hear people from all over, I heard stuff that I never really thought people really believed, but they do. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done with this. I totally think this is a good idea to have a room like this. Sure.
I tell you what, when I came to Clubhouse, I've never heard so much disrespectful words portrayed amongst not just Jews, but pretty much just about everybody, sir. I mean,
Great.
I don't want to. Even the Jewish insults, I really never heard them growing up as a kid. I mean, the most I ever heard as a kid growing up is, if you're going to get a money guy, make sure he's Jewish because he's good with money. I mean, that's about as, I guess, rude it would get around my community, but I grew up with, Jewish, Asians, where you getting Hindus, Christians, Catholics, atheists. You know, I mean, really never cared what you believed in, just as long as you had a good personality and, you know, and a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
You know?
totally, man, totally. So I didn't vote on this thing, but I'm just gonna vote to see how did you vote? That being,
Well, I said I love them. You know, I have no ill will to the Jewish people. I mean, to me, I just call them people. I don't give a damn if you're Jewish. I don't give a hell. You could, you know, be pro Fonzie for all I care. You know, if you got a good sense of humor, good personality, you know, I really don't care what you believe in.
yeah, that's the way everyone should think. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed right now. So it's been nice talking to everybody.
All right, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna prem you, add you. Yeah, you can add me, and that'd be cool. All right, we'll meet up again. Bye bye.
Yes, sir. Be good. So, Harry, what have you been up to all day, boss?
I've been working, bro. That's what I've been doing.
Same here. Making that dollar for the
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've had I got 15 pickups today. The farms I gotta go to pick up. All total's gonna be about 48 cows in total. You know, 20 steers, 18 heifers. I gotta take them down to Okeechobee and hopefully grab a load of freaking pigs on the way out so I can make it home.
That's what's up, man. Well, keeping yourself busy, it's always good. Good to hear, man. I'm watching the hockey game tonight because my team is in the playoffs, so gotta watch it, you know, do my due diligence. But yeah, other than that, this was a good room at first, and I don't know. Honestly, sick of talking about this shit. But I'm not at the same time.
Yeah. I'll say, what is it? I gotta get clean shaved so I can be a little maven this weekend. I gotta go out to Arizona this weekend for some military fun. So that's gonna be interesting.
Nice, bro. That's something to look forward to.
You know what? It's fun till you ride in the back of a 20-ton when it's driving down a dirt road and all you have is canvas flaps to protect you from the sun, but the rooster tail kicking up a dust. You come out looking like you fell on baby powder. I mean, you're dusty everywhere. Welcome back, Miss Abby.
Thank you, guys. I had to look at, needed to break from that.
You see Dan, what I sent you, Abby? Dan,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah. You know,
You're in the Matrix, Abby.
sorry about that. He has a house where I am, but there's like all kinds of issues with his family, and he lost like a ton of money.
Just,
You know, yeah.
may he lose more. I think he's been voted as Israel's like #1 anti-Semite.
Yeah. I mean, I think Randy will fine.
You think what?
Think she got a call?
Yeah.
I just think it's I hope he gets off that negative path that he's on. You know, that's how I hope.
It's only getting worse.
What is?
Dan Bilzerian,
Oh, that guy is a piece of shit.
beyond.
That's
He's
crazy.
just a troll, my opinion. I think he's a troll because
No, he's not a troll. He's Armenian, bro. Armenians, they hate Israel. They hate Jews because Israel supplied weapons to Azerbaijan, which mostly was just drones, to fight Armenia. So they have like a bad taste in their mouth for Israel and for Jews. That's what it just comes down to, really, at the end of the day. Same thing with that. There's a couple Armenians on this app. His name's Alan. He talks like very slow like this. That motherfucker's also Armenian, and he'll talk so much shit about Israel and Jews. So it's an Armenian thing, trust me. There's another Armenian on here, Ludwig. Same thing with him. He has the Armenian flag and the Palestinian flag, half Armenian, half Palestinian flag together. Like, doesn't even make sense. They're not even anywhere close geographically. I don't even know how that would make sense for that. You know, so it's like, he wants his country to be with Palestine, whatever, not even a real country. And then it's like they criticize America for being allies with Israel. These people are hypocrites, bro. You know, so that's what I'm saying. So it's all about this Armenian shit because they got mad that Israel supplied weapons to Azerbaijan. And that's it. And Azerbaijan are actually Muslims, most of them. So it's actually crazy that Israel has alliedship with a Muslim country like that. They're all hypocrites, bro. They're all hypocrites.
I don't see eye to eye with Ludwig. I mean, he's
a fucking piece of shit. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh, he's vile.
like,
He's vile, yeah. He's not only he's vile, and like you see, that runs deep in these Armenian roots because Dan Barzelian, he says the same exact shit. He talks the same way. They all talk the same way. They're such hypocrites, and they want to criticize Israel for being like murderers or genocide. But the shit that comes out of their mouth, they seem like they would be the first ones to do something like that if they could, you know. So, and their country went through a fucking genocide.
well, like, I was in a room with Ludwig, and he's complaining about Israel, like he calls Israel or whatever. And I told him, I said, are you just like upset with the government of Israel, or like
he hates
the people of Israel?
No, he wants us all.
And he said the whole state. I was like, so you're blaming children and everybody in the state of Israel. Yep. I say it sounds like you have an issue with the government of Israel, but you're a blanket statement against the whole community, whole population. And he turned, I'm like that. It's like,
and Dan Bilzerian is the same way, Steppy. By the way, it's the same exact. I'm telling you, the same way, same exact shit. Nothing different. So
I mean, I come from an era where you can say fuck your government. You know, I mean, shit, dude. You know, look at us, dude. When Joe Biden was in, shit, every day it's like my fucking president's a fucking retard. You know. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. No matter my complete opposition with the values that Biden had, I would never want harm to anybody in the administration. And I would never, I have frustrations with China. You know, well, you know what? I acknowledge the Chinese people are great people. I acknowledge that, the Chinese community has done great things agricultural. I just don't see eye to eye with the Chinese government because I don't believe in communist or dictatorship. And I try to explain that to people. I say, if you have a problem with the American government, say you have a problem with the American government. Don't say that every person in America, is a blanket statement criminal. I mean, maybe I'm just a fool for thinking like that. Maybe that's just me, but I can't stand Ludwig. He's worse than a bed bug.
yeah, I mean, those type of people, I don't even worry about them. He had the thing is he has money, but so do these other politicians as well. So it's not like he has something special to offer that other politicians don't. He's just a known figure on the internet. But I mean, honestly, if you're a normal-minded person and you listen to the way that he talks, the majority of people won't want to vote for somebody like that. So, I mean, the vile shit that comes out of his mouth, and the violence, the way he talks and the way he like expresses himself and shows himself, and like he's also a piece of shit. Like most Christian conservatives will never vote for that guy. The way he exploits women and shit, and he's very like sexualized, and he has like his own marijuana company. These Christian conservatives will never vote for him in this part of Florida. So I don't know. He's the fucking idiot. He lives in his own fucking social media world, like most of these retards on this app do, as well. So yeah, that's it. You know, we'll see what happens, but I'm not too worried about him. So we have fucking Ilhan Omar in our fucking government. We should be more worried about people like her and fucking Rashida Tlaib.
Can we invite that Mr. guy? He looks pretty.
He's a fucking retarded. He's a retarded wannabe. Comes in here and he wants to cry to us about Israel. So funny.
I'm gonna listen. I gotta get the power washer out. I gotta cool these cows down. They're heating up down here.
Alright, man. Don't step in too much cow shit. Is that your boyfriend, Mr. Raji? Is that the little boy that you had sex with? Oh, so cute. I know you guys love to have sex with little boys. Or is that your little cousin? Who is that, Mr. Raji? Fucking piece of shit. What's up, Shlomi?
Yeah, what's up?
Not sleeping?
On the way soon.
Ah, okay. I see. Nothing much. You missed the room, bro. This is like the end of the room pretty much now.
Yeah, I listened most of it from downstairs.
Ah, okay. You were here for a little bit, yeah.
Well, I almost has a dream button.
Give it to him now. Should we take care of it real quick? Okay, let's take care of it real quick. There we go. We can bring him back up. Here you go. Almost come back up. Almost, you jealous of us? What's going on with your rooms, bro? No one's in your rooms anymore. What's going on, man? If you want to have big rooms, you got to be in our rooms now. This is the new rules. So, no one comes to Amos's rooms anymore. It's only Harry and BB room. That's it. No more Amos room.
Whoa.
Amos a la playa.
Amos's room is over. No more. No more coexistence, OBD bullshit. No one wants to coexist. Bullshit.
No coexist.
Wow, that's what he names his rooms every time. Coexist. Coexistence.
Come on.
He doesn't want to come. He's mad now that I moved him down to take the green bean away from him. I think BB gave him the green bean. I don't know why he did. BB's too nice.
Hey, you piece of shit. What's up?
For only 10 minutes, only almost. For 10 minutes?
Almost. Yeah.
Hey, Shlomi, long time no see.
Yeah. Good, thank God.
How's the weather over there? Do you have good weather?